There's a clever milestone on the road to independence that many people find motivating: Coastfire. It marks the moment when the hardest saving is behind you, and time can do the rest of the work. Coastfire is the point at which you have already invested enough that, even if you never add another penny, your existing investments should grow on their own to fund your retirement by the traditional age. You have not reached full independence yet. You still need income to cover today's living costs, but your future retirement is essentially taken care of. The magic behind it is compounding over time. Money invested early has decades to grow, and thanks to compounding, a sufficient sum invested young can multiply into a full retirement pot without further contributions. Reaching Coastfire means front-loading your saving so that time, not more saving, carries you the rest of the way. This changes your options considerably. Once you're coasting, you no longer need to save aggressively for retirement. You only need to earn enough to cover your current expenses. That can free you to reduce your hours, switch to lower-paid but more enjoyable work, or take career risks, knowing your later years are already funded by your earlier effort. For example, in their 30s, someone invests enough that it should grow into a full retirement pot by their 60s. From then on, they only need to earn enough to cover today's bills, freeing them to work less intensely. Costs, taxes, income, and investment returns vary from one country to another and change over time, and rules of thumb are rough estimates while investments can fall and returns are not guaranteed. So check what applies where you live. The main lesson is simple. Coastfire is when you've invested enough early that, without adding more, it should grow to fund retirement. So you only need to cover current costs and can coast the rest of the way.